Scotch Test Dummies with Scott and Bart.
Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. We're back to the basics.
We're back to Aberfeldy, and we're going to test it! Quick style, quick style.
It's been a long time. We're going to look at it again style.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Coin 658, by the way.
659.
Sometimes you order a coin from our website.
I like that. Our website.
You may get coin 658.
I think we should just like to hats. We should call it our website.
And a little note that tells you what episode that was used in.
I like it. The soy.
So, like many people, our palates, your palates, their palates change.
Get more skilled.
We forget about the whiskeys that brought us into whiskey.
Hadn't had Aberfeldy in years.
We reviewed this, I'll bet you, in 2014, and I haven't had it since.
I think you're right.
12-year-old, 40%. Common theme here. I mean, you see this with bottles, companies, distilleries. Their entry, what we call an entry bottle for the mass market, it's going to be 10 years old. It's going to be 12 years old. It's going to be 40% ABV.
And they got a bonus. They got a squirrel on the cap.
Well, and this is an old bottling as well.
Yes.
They've redone, even when we reviewed this in 2014, maybe 2015, it had the new bottle style.
They've done a new bottle style over this?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it look like?
You just pulled out, it was in the box.
That's the old bottle style.
That's the new bottle style. This is the old one.
I'm freaking out. Because I had this in a can.
Yeah.
And it had just been sitting back there and it wasn't open.
Yeah. This is old.
Goodness. Like me.
658, we said that, I think.
We did. 659. 659.
There's a code on the foot on the bottle here. Let's see if my 50-year-old eyes can read it.
Yeah, no, mine aren't getting any better.
They cannot without magnification.
I get a malty vanilla on the nose and something else that I can't quite peg, almost like a floral touch. What do you get?
I have not nosed yet. I was just looking. This is a Highland. Owned by John Dewar and Sons Limited, 40% ABV. We said that. No, what got me was on the back. It says limited bottling. This is bottle number B34784. I don't know how limited the Aberfeldy 12 was. May have been at the time.
Almost. This is a weird note.
Well,
I've never had this note. I get like orange drink powder. So it's a touch of orange, but it's that sugar, and it's like the powder of a Kool-Aid before you've mixed water into it. You know, when you drop it in and there's a little bit of almost like the powder smoke comes up.
I'm just pouring just a little bit more, and I'll tell you, the nose was a little...
That's what I'm getting.
The color might be maybe some color added, but I was expecting a little bit darker, maybe even some sherry notes. I'm getting basically ex-bourbon cask, lemons, caramels, vanillas.
Wow.
Grassy, malty, sweet nose.
That's really nice. That is I got a touch of barrel char from the front, which isn't usually where I'll get it. And then it went into a nutty wood, sweet, and then a caramel. And then it went all brown sugar water. Which is interesting. And there's something else in there I haven't quite got yet.
This feels like a very good ex-bourbon cask. Caramels, vanillas, lemon citrus, sugars.
Yeah.
Malty, smooth, creamy.
Malty is right. I think it's that maltiness that I'm getting in there that's really good. I had sampled this kind of getting ready for the show, and I got a little bit more spicy, like an allspiceness. And I'm not getting that now. It's got a real malty finish. I get all that malt at the end.
I don't get a real malty finish.
Mm.
Some malt. I get more of the vanilla caramel cream finish. Nice palate. 40% ABV. Let's add a drop of water. See what happens.
I don't want to add water to it, but I will. Man, when I do my circular breathing, I just get a malty goodness with maybe even a hint of pine nut. Pine nut and maltiness. Wow. We're pre-noon or just right at noon. Drink this before your palate's had too much influence, because I had it later at night and I was not getting all of this.
Okay. I'll just throw this out there, what we're going to have to do, because this is really reminding me it's really close to both the Glenlivet 12 and the Glenfiddich 12.
You're talking about a versus? Three-way? Three-way versus.
Well, I've seen when we get done with our Back to the Basics series to see, because
it could be
there could be more in there as well, but...
Well, it would be called a trois.
They're all 12 years. Yeah.
That's not just
we did that
three.
once.
Yeah. What?
With whiskey.
Oh.
What was that we did? Oh, it was the port finishes. Glenlivet 12 is 43%. Glenfiddich 12 is 40%. This is Aberfeldy 12, 40%. They're all pretty similar. Really nice palates, though. These are scotches, kind of entry-level, beginner scotches. A lot of people drink coming into their journey. And then we put them aside and we forget about them, because we move on to higher ABVs. We move on to wine finishes. We move on to peated stuff.
A lot of peated.
So, not disappointed at all, though. Right in there with the others, though, too. I don't get anything outstanding, anything,
Really?
that's going to grab you. It's still a nice one, though, to have on the shelf.
This feels like, it's funny because I didn't get all these malty flavors when I had it in the evening, but at noon I'm getting it. But I feel like this is something I should have in the evening. It's got kind of and I don't mean smoky on a flavor, it's got just like this evening character with its malty sultriness. That's what I get.
Okay.
89.
I've got an 86 here, but I'm gonna give it. I'm going 87.
He did have an
86.
86.
It is a nice. It's a nice
put
palate.
me way above you.
Yeah.
What made you up it?
Just I took a sip there after I wrote 86, and then I took another sip.
No, like I can't let it be that
pretty
high
rich.
ahead of me.
It's pretty rich. What would be interesting to see now, we're going back and looking at these, is I do think how close these are to each other. Same age range, same ABVs, same barrel finishes or maturations. Not necessarily finishes, but yeah, just the maturation of the whiskey. But very
It's
nice.
really nice.
Okay, so I do believe, though, this one's a little bit higher than some of those. This is probably $45 to $50 range. Just guess. I haven't even eyeballed it lately to see, and I know this one you've had for a while, so
Yeah.
I think it's worth it, though. I mean, it's like the Glenlivet, it's like the Glenfiddich. It's not super complex. It's not. These are nice grams. I'm learning and realizing to have just go back to once in a while, kind of reset the palate. We get used to drinking all that richer
goodness. All the goodness.
Sometimes it's good just to go back and
back to
and reset the palate.
Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro, dummies.